Hey YouTube, it's L'Oreal or Leaux. Everybody calls me Leaux, and if you are subscribed, thank you. But if you aren't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. So today's video is my first video post-graduation, and we're gonna talk about the real whenever you graduate, like for 99.9% of people. The other 0.01%, I can't speak for them, but I can speak for us.
Holy shit. I got a bad girl, let me bang like Kirk Cole. Take him down to the first floor.
Okay, so I graduated last week, Friday, May 10th, and I mean, I was really happy to graduate and stuff like that. Well, matter of fact, let's go back to my last day of finals. My last day of finals, I finished my final, and I thought that I would be happy, like ecstatic, like just like, oh my gosh, like, you know, but no, like I literally started crying, like, and if I wasn't crying, if I remember correctly, I started crying. But if I wasn't crying, I was literally sad the whole day because I was like, I don't have nothing lined up. Like, I just don't. Like, I just felt like, because if you know me, like, I've been like a school girl, like the smart girl. I don't know what other word to put it. Like, that's been me. Like, you know, really involved and stuff like that. Around, like, surrounding school. So like to be done is just like, okay, like what now? So you know, I guess that day, like, it just hit me that like I don't have nothing lined up. So I was pretty sad that day, and then like of course like friends and stuff tried to like cheer me up. Most people don't even know this. I was just talking about this with my dad the other day, but of course like friends and stuff tried to cheer me up, stuff like that. Graduation came and I had a good graduation, like nothing crazy. My shoe actually broke during graduation. Well, not during, but like as soon as I walked out of the car, my shoe broke, and I was like, wow. So I had to go all the way back to my room and get a different shoe. Luckily I had some that matched, but yeah, that was interesting. We got it together, went through graduation, everything was fine. And now it's just like I'm in a weird space because I did apply to grad school. I haven't heard anything back yet, but it's like, even if I do get into grad school and stuff like that, like I'm still actively applying to like entry-level advertising jobs. So, and I want to be, one day I would like to be a creative director, but like you have to work your way up to being a creative director. So I'm just trying to get like an entry-level creative job, like maybe like content coordinator or maybe social media manager, something like that. That's what I'm trying to get into. If something like that works out to where like I have to move somewhere, then, and I do get into grad school here, like I honestly don't know what I would choose. I probably would choose the experience over like going to the master's program right away, because I feel like I can always go back to the master's program. But yeah, like nothing, like it just feels like, if you really want to know the real, it just is very like, it could really depress you. Like I have been struggling to not become depressed. Besides all of that, I have been like actively applying places, calling, trying to find an apartment out here. I did find, me and like one of my pros, like we were talking about rooming together. We did find a place, but I don't know if that's gonna work out because of timing. And yeah, like it's just like I have been trying to make things work, but nothing is working. Like I don't know. And I didn't really want to make a video about this, but I mean, here it is. Yeah, this is how it feels after graduation. Do I feel like my degree is worthless? No, I definitely don't feel that way. I just feel like, you know, Louisiana is kind of like a weird state when it comes to like advertising stuff, like it's kind of small. And there are like a lot of agencies, a lot of agencies in Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and stuff like that. But you know, mainly like everybody knows each other, and like I don't really know people outside of the manship school, or unless like they've come to like an AdFed meeting or something like that. Like that's the only way that I really know advertising professionals. So that's another thing. But yeah, I've just been actively applying places. I know a lot of people would just be like, well, why don't you just go home? And it's like, I don't have any problem going home, but like there's really not really space for me to go home. Like if I was to go home, like that would inconvenience like everybody. Even like it would even inconvenience me, because let's say that I do go home, 9 times out of 10, like a job in my field is not going to be located where home is. So I would have to drive at least an hour, to any job that I could possibly get in my field. So that would inconvenience me. Yeah. I wish that I could have got on here and been like, oh, I got a full-time job and stuff like that. But it's like, I was one of those people that was like only able to do one internship in school. And then the internship that I did get wasn't in advertising, but I still did it because, you know, like I was told, like, if you can get any kind of experience, just get it. So I did the internship at the news station, and it was fun. It was cool. Like it's not like it was a terrible experience, but again, like it wasn't in what I want to do. So you know, like I know some kids who have done like 5 internships, which is crazy to me because like 9 times out of 10 they're unpaid. So I don't know where they have the time to do all these unpaid internships. And that's another thing. Like I got an internship for this summer, and it was with, I don't want to say the company, but needless to say, like it was with a sporting team in Louisiana, and it was unpaid though. So it was just like I can't do a full-time internship and not get paid for it. Like that's not, like I don't have the income for that. I don't have I don't have the resources to do that. I wish that I could have done it, because that would be great on my resume, but just don't, it just wouldn't work out for me. Like it wasn't an internship for me. I applied to some different ones, still waiting to hear back from that. I will keep you guys updated with this, because I mean, obviously this is my life now. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you can relate, I guess leave some comments down below, maybe some encouraging things. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.